This is an installation walkthrough of the Sylvania red LED into my 2013 GL 450. So this is type 1156, that's the bulb size. And also keep in mind that the bulbs are, they're not direct. In other words, they go off the back, which means that you have to put inside a housing that has reflectors. So when I turn on my car, it comes up with the message saying that my left bulb is out. I want to change both left and right, but my left one is out, so the message says left bulb is out. So I'm going to show you the process of changing it, as well as I'm going to get the error message, but I'm going to fix that in another video. So right now I'm going to go change the bulb. So excuse the mess that's in my truck. I'm just opening up the rear trunk screen, moving it out of the way, and I'll go over the process of opening the inside to get to the bulb housing. Again, so these bulbs are red because my housing is red. It clearly states that if you have a white housing, you should put white. But here it's in a red housing, and also I have reflectors. If you see inside, I have reflectors. Therefore, it makes sense for me to use this bulb. If your housing does not have reflectors, these bulbs will look horrible. Some of the reviews on Amazon and whatnot say that these bulbs aren't as bright. That's probably, I'm guessing, their inside housing that does not have reflectors. Again, it comes with a lifetime warranty. This is the ZEVO, Sylvania ZEVO LED, type 1156. It comes with heat sinks, and those are the tiny LEDs, those little red dots. Again, this is for the brake lights, so they are red. And to open this, we're just going to pull it out by just pushing it down a little bit and pulling it out, and it comes pretty easy for it to pull out. And then to get it out of the way, instead of bending it like the way I am, you just basically lift it up straight. I'm just looking at some stuff in the back here, trying to figure out what's all this stuff. But here it's the lastmost socket. But basically the way to remove this is just to lift it straight up and just wiggle it back and forth. You don't have to remove the trunk like the way I am doing it right now, but it'll come straight out just by lifting it up. And that's what I figured out, that after I lifted up the trunk, I saw how it was kept in place. So I just lift it up straight right about now, hopefully. Okay. So once you take that out of the way, there's a center tab. That's what I was showing. But once you take it out of the way, you'd be able to just twist the bottom holder. That's where the 1156 brake light bulb is. So just turn it, and you should be able to just twist it to the left. You should be able to take it out. And as you can see, the bulb is actually both left and right are kind of black. I don't know why they're black. Maybe from heat, but maybe because of heat. But the left one is just kind of burnt. So the box, the packaging is kind of difficult to open because it's stuck tight together or something like that. But eventually, I do manage to get the bulbs out of the packaging after trying for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Again, keep in mind that these bulbs have the aluminum heatsink. They go to the back, so you need to have reflectors. And there we go. And basically, you put it inside the socket and you turn it. There are these two tabs, and they just fall right into the tabs. So stick it in and turn it to the right, it'll lock in place. And now we'll go turn on the car to see that it lights up. And obviously we're going to check to see if it lights up on the inside. I still get the message saying, as you can see here, that the left lamp is out. That's because the voltage is too high, even though the LED bulb is there, because the LED bulbs consume less current. So therefore the computer thinks it's still out. By the way, this is how bright it looks. And I'm going to put it back inside the socket, and then we'll be able to compare it left and right to see how it is. And now these are very bright. I'm telling you, they're brighter than the stock 1156 bulbs that came in, the halogen bulbs that the car came in. Not only are they bright, they are also, they turn on faster. So going back, and when I press on the brake, you can see that the left one will turn on faster than the right one. Okay, I don't know if you're able to see that, but it turns on, and then it's also brighter than the right one. The real test is to do it during daylight. Right? At nighttime, any LED, I believe, will shine bright. But the real test is to test it during the daytime to see how much bright it'll light up when there's ambient light around you. And this does a very good job of providing enough light, much more light than the incandescent one, and it also lights on faster. So now I am going to remove the socket for the right side. I'm just looking, what's under here. It seems like there's lots of places to hide. I don't know what's all this stuff, or they should have just, given more room on the inside. But anyway, again, it's a twist and a pull, very straightforward, and then a twist to undo the bulb. This one is also black, but this one was working, so I don't understand why they're black on the inside the housing. And I want to say one more time that you want to make sure that your housing for your bulbs have reflectors, because if you don't, these bulbs won't be as bright at all. Again, it's just a twist and put it in. Just basically put it in and turn it as before. I guess that'll be clockwise, and then you'll be able to see that it's pretty bright during the day, and they light on pretty fast. And to install this is pretty easy. You just push it down and push it in. When you push this in, just push it down a little bit so that the tab goes on the inside. So push it down and then into the body. And same thing with this one. There's a tab on the bottom. The tab needs to go inside the hole, and you push it down and push it in. Very straightforward. And now when I turn on the ignition, you'll see messages for both left and right. So right now this says that the left bulb is out, and then when I hit OK, it'll tell me that the right bulb is out. So which basically means that it's registering. That means that there's too much current going through, indicating that the bulb is out. So I'm going to install canvas resistors, or actually just resistors, to remove that error message, and I'll show that in another video. Thanks for watching.